the Gaming Entertainment Network. 1 second while I get this official. Texas Ranger Baseball TV. We're gonna deliver a couple games out there. It's gonna be the Texas Ranger Baseball channel. So, in one in particular game, we're gonna play a lot of games, or as long as I can. Maybe 3 games. I might try. I'll be a 3-hour stream. You know, down here. For those who don't know, you know what I'm saying. Down here in Washington now, not Washington D.C., but Washington State, and holding it down here. It's pretty cool. Feeling good down here, and definitely liking what I'm feeling. Now we got lineup today: Los Angeles versus Texas. We got that boy Frankie. Frankie Montes, starting pitcher. 4 wins, 3 losses. Struggling a little bit, but 3.75 is a good ERA. 56 strikeouts, 74.1 innings. Then we got B Palm starting for the Rangers. 10-1. 10-1. I don't know how that's possible. I guess I already had a loss. Man, I had one loss. 10-1, 92.1 innings, 108 strikeouts, 1.36 ERA. Looking to continue that. You know what I'm saying? Know that. Know that. Looking to continue that. Seems like the stream is not working. Let me double check this though to make sure what's going on right quick. Let me make sure what's going on right quick. Alright, we live. We live. I just had to make sure we live. Get up on here so I can since we doing a long stream, man, the goal today is just let's get 5 super chats, man. The goal, bro. Till we $5 high, not all the colors, whatever color you want to donate. We're gonna set the timer for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Share how you would celebrate. I will celebrate with a live stream of aliens in VR. Tonight at 8 10 p.m. Central. That's 8 p.m. Uh, Pacific, 10 p.m. and that's 11 p.m. and we will go live right at that time. VR. Hold up. Boom. So we put that up there. Hit the like button for your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're enjoying the stream, if you're seeing or liking what we got up here. Alright, that's beautiful. It don't get much beautiful than that. What uniform we got coming up? What we got? We in the red and white today. That's what we rocking then, red and white. Alright. 3, 4, 7, and 8, but we can't count Mike Trout, 99 rated dude on Snowflake. Then we got Soto on Snowflake. I ain't messing with none of these dudes. We just know we got 7 and 8 on. My break is 7 and 8. Keep that in mind. My break is 7 and 8. Break is 7 and 8. Plus, let y'all know all the
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a
target that we're
matchup
trying to
of
get with the
division
fine
rivals.
super chats.
It's the Los Angeles
That
Angels
money
and
is
the
gonna
Texas
go to
Rangers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm
help
John
you.
Shambi. And we
Get
got a
the,
rubber
El
match
Gato.
on our hands today,
I want
partner.
to get that
Yeah,
El
the
Gato.
final game of a three-game set. They've split the
It's gonna
first two,
change
and
everything, I
regardless
promise you.
of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels
Lost the
good,
first
so
one, we
we
won
should
the
see a
second
fun
one.
matchup
Let
in
me
this one.
finish it up
All right,
today.
we'll be back to get this one started
Let me
after
finish it up.
this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Brandon Parra.
What they gonna say
and
about him?
Singy, as you know, he took home the AL Cy Young Award last year.
Well, Boog, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
And the batter will be the shortstop, David Fletcher.
Afternoon for the Angels, the shortstop, Fletcher.
And a pitch. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And away we go this afternoon.
Yeah.
And a pitch. And downstairs.
I got a ball, one strike.
The punch out there. Now one away.
We started.
Gio Urshela to the plate. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. That's a strike.
That's how we started. Leading the league in ERA. American League. Let's go. Boy, about that life.
Righty to the plate. There's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
One down, base is empty.
One ball, two strikes.
Oh, my fastball is kind of off. Just a little bit.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Urshela.
Here comes a pitch. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer. Well, this is a great matchup that you just don't get to see very often. The reigning Cy Young Award winner against the reigning MVP. All eyes are on this battle right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr., and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win an MVP somewhere down the line?
No, I expect him to, and not just one. I think more than one MVP, considering how young he was when he got to the big leagues, just 19.
The 1-2.
That's ball two.
Stays alive.
It's a serious situation.
Here's a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
All right, so.
And the right-hander deals.
Got
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Yes, sir.
Bottom of the first. Here's
Yes,
Leody
sir.
Taveras.
For the Rangers,
Are you not entertained?
Leody Taveras.
The pitch.
I went out there and did my third dizzle.
Ball.
Montas, not a big strikeout guy, but still very
Yeah, I get to sit
effective
back and
as
relax.
far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Kicks and fires. On the ground. On the run, throw to first. One up, one down.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike
Batting
zone
second.
and will add his
I like
velocity.
that
And because of that, he gets the weak
College
contact. It's
football,
all
I
about
like
missing the
that.
barrel of the bat.
This year.
Ian Happ up to hit. One of the
We
stars
got
in the win
6 more
yesterday.
days to college
as he
football,
had
good
3
fellas.
hits.
6
The
more days.
1-1. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs.
That
That
is
is an
good.
excellent
The
pace.
shortstop, Corey.
It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
The wind of the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Shit, Corey Seager good. Keep it up.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Rangers go down quickly there. We played an inning. No score. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Mike Trout.
Mike.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Kicks and deals. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right at Trout. Right at his bitch ass.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The next offering misses. 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much
Come on.
that I think umpires
Foul,
will
good.
look
We
at
get
him and determine
We'll
whether
get
it's a
him.
ball or strike, if he
We'll
swings
get
or
him.
not.
He might Trout. We'll get him.
Batting fifth.
And next for the Angels, Jared Walsh. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Parra throws to first, and he's back in there. That's in there. Strike one.
Third team in home run. Watch out for him.
Just missed.
1-1.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Left-hand batter waits. And 1-2. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Sets him down on strikes. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a strike.
0-1.
One thing about these baseball games, you gotta be focused. One wrong move.
Good eye in that spot. Second inning here, no score. Grounder might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On into Les, and the double play ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
The wind to the pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
Hey, come on, get it. Hey.
Swing and a ball hammered. Left field.
Yes, sir.
That's back there.
Home run.
And it's gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Under 1 mile an hour. Out of there.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ball. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. The pitch. And that's outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Get them fired up.
And the pitch. In the dirt. In plenty of time to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Stepping in, Adolis Garcia.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
3-2.
Bounce to the left side. Sends it to Walsh. And Garcia is out.
7. The second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Here's Christian Arroyo. Had the day off yesterday. Started after it. Appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Come on, Arroyo.
And now it's even up. Good eye right there.
Corey Leo.
And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And here it comes. Arroyo started after it, tried to hold up. Now look to first. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Corey Lee.
Here's Corey Lee.
Batting .235 on the season.
Ripped on the line.
Oh, Corey Lee.
Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rangers 1 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back onto the 3rd inning. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Ward goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH.
0-1's the count.
0-1.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers. That one drifts inside.
It's a good take.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And there's a base hit to left.
Batting it, the second baseman.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. In there, and it's 0-1. Ward aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's 1-1. That's a little bit low.
Wow.
That's too high.
Oh,
He
really?
hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Line to right,
Oh, come
and that'll
on.
be a base hit.
Really?
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. David Fletcher struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
1 out. Runners at first and second. That's in there. Strike 1. Two on, 1 out. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Angels.
So first and second with 2 outs. Gio Urshela steps in. He's 0 for 1.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that's in there for strike 1. On 2 outs.
Oh, my game lagging. Come on, man.
Oh, and he hit him.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, man. What's really going on? That was some BS because the game lagged up and then made me hit it.
Things starting to unravel out there on the mound.
It's all
He's given
good.
up a few
I'll
hits
get right
now.
at
He's
him.
hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself or he's not going to be out there much longer.
We got this.
Soto in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that one fouled off.
Care about no pressure. Let's go.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Just on the inside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Yes, sir.
Swinging, it's a
strike. Get at him.
Pulled the
Bases
string
loaded.
on the
Let's go.
changeup. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 1 and the Angels nothing. Back here at the ballpark, and here is Patrick Wisdom.
The third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
1-1 now. That one fouled off.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ohapi makes the grab, and there's one down.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Leody.
And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Leody Taveras. Grounded out his first time. Ball to strike. Foul ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away now.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. And now a full count.
I got 3 and 2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Frozen with the heater at the knees. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 3 innings complete. It's the Rangers 1 and the Angels nothing.
Back to work. Let's go. At least I can't complain.
And welcome back. Now at the plate, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Back and swing to
And the right-hander back to work. And ball 1. You know, Singy, in 2022, Trout hit homers in 7 straight games, falling just 1 home run shy of the record, 8 in a row by Ken Griffey Jr., Don Mattingly, and Dale Long. Check swing, and that's a ball. At the belt and fires. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. And strike 2.
2-2 count.
And he deals. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
That's on me.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jared Walsh digs in now. Caught looking his first time up. This one high in the air to left center. Hat moving under it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 12, Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 so far.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Out.
He's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ready to go. Bottom
Put
of
me
the
to work out there.
Seager stands in now.
The shortstop,
Let's go.
Corey Seager.
On a strike. The pitch. And there's a ball. The wind and the pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. He's 0 for 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they still lead it 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the DH Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward, huh?
Parra back to work. There's a strike.
Nice call.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 0-1.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. One and two here.
Got him. 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Deal 1. And that one is inside ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses. The count now 2-2.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels, and he's already singled in this game. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And there's a strike. Righty to the plate. And a count 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
The pitch. That misses. And the count is 2-2. Chop to the left side. Throw over to Tellez. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels go quietly there. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
The count 2-1. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And a 1-1. Foul ball there. And the pitch. Arroyo checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Corey Lee. Kicks and fires. And another ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Low throw, pick, he's saved.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive.
Nice
you
hustle.
never know what might come next as a result.
Nice hustle.
Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. Montasa moved to first. Lee dives back in safely. Lee, the runner at first with 2
Yeah, you're
gone.
balling,
Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. And the righty deals. Just a slow ground ball this time, and he grabs it foul. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Good eye right there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Righty delivers, and that's ball 4.
That's down, ball 4.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Up next for the Rangers, Leody Taveras.
We got 2 people on base.
Here's a 1-1.
Hold on, huh?
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down.
Interesting.
And down on strikes.
Oh my
and
goodness.
the inning
Not with
is
2
over.
Not
So
with
it's
2
no
people
runs
on
on a
base.
hit, no errors, and 2 are left.
Not like
5
that.
innings complete. It's the Rangers
Not
1
like that.
and the Angels nothing.
Hold on.
All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the Angels
David
leadoff
Fletcher trying to
man,
get back to
David
work.
Fletcher. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The right-hander back to work. That's towards center. Taveras settles under it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Gio.
Here's Gio Urshela.
All right. Oh, we got 80 pitches in the 6. Let's go for more pop-ups.
That's in for a strike.
That was bad.
Urshela, 33 years
That was a
old,
bad one.
and he's a native of Colombia. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pitch count last 3 innings. Lower it. He want to go right back down to him.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Ground ball left side. Wisdom on to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Juan Soto. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That one misses, Ball one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And a 1-2.
Got him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That's how we put in that work.
Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4, 2 up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Rangers 1 and the Angels nothing. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Andrew Wantz.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And now, Ian Happ.
For the Rangers, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. One away. Now it's Corey Seager. Seager checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. The 2-2 on the way. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on the way. And downstairs. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jose Leclerc appears to be getting loose. Garcia, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Now all even up.
3-2.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And the pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk,
Now
Boog.
the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Lifted in the air, right field. Renfroe in position. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs. Oh, he throws it away. So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Rangers leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0.
More defense. Let's put it up.
Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Parra back to work. There's a strike. And it's fouled away. The tying run at the plate. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the 0-2.
Wow, the ball. We got him, though.
Whips it across. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Watch
out for these boys. These boys be hitting balls.
Next to hit, Jared Walsh.
Trying to get him no home runs to hit. Let's see, Jared Walsh, what we got?
First offering, and it just misses.
See where mine at. See where mine at.
Just missed.
Wow.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Little chopper rolls foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Come on, bro.
And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
That's all right, I got us.
The right fielder.
I got us.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Having a lot more success on the road this season.
All right, Ellen.
He swings and fouls one off. Walsh, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Check swing. He held up. And 1-1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Here comes a pitch.
Don't play.
Up the middle.
You gotta stop.
Lays out. Oh, it's
bro.
off his glove.
You dive twice off your
Everyone's
glove,
safe.
bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. I'm giving you the ball right in play. Catch and flip is all you need to do.
And next for LA.
All right, I got
Taylor
this,
Ward.
man.
1 for 2.
I'm going to tackle myself. 99 pitches.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Pitch is in there, and that's strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Oh,
that misses, and the count is 1-2.
Scare him a little bit.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on
foul
base.
Ball. Scare him a little bit. Scare him a little bit.
And here it comes.
Double play.
Oh,
there y'all go. You can't get it.
Arroyo tossed to second. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer.
We got 1 out at least. Okay, y'all. Boy, y'all scaring me out here, defense. Y'all making the plays, but not making the plays. Let's go.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. First pitch just misses.
Just me and you, Rengifo. Just me and you, boy.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Oh, it's me.
Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
At the belt and fires.
Hop up.
Center field.
Out of there. We out of there.
Settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Clutch.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Jose Leclerc comes on now.
And this could be a pretty critical. It's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Christian Arroyo stepping in for the Rangers.
The second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a ball evens the count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. And misses inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Corey Lee stepping in for the Rangers. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
And the slider just misses. On the ground, out to short. Fletcher fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 16,
Patrick Wisdom stepping in for the Rangers. The 1-1. Base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Yeah, but that hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Place me because I'm at 100 and some pitches.
Next up for Texas, Leody Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
Leclerc over to first. Wisdom back on a dive.
Oh, that no.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Wisdom leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it's even up. Got him. And that's the 3rd out.
That's unfortunate.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 1 and the Angels nothing. Back here at the ballpark. Comes up to hit. Logan
O'Hoppe. The game, though. Let's not be you got the defense. Rely on the defense. First pitch.
Up
defense.
The middle. Seager fires over to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop,
Here's David Fletcher.
All right, Fletch. Pop up.
First pitch swinging.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Hit in the air, right field. Garcia makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Angels.
Will I be leading the league in complete games?
So digging in, Gio Urshela. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one's in there, 0-1. Line
That's
to
on me.
left.
Catch that, bro. The third.
Makes the play.
Let's go. That's how we do it.
Number 3. And the Angels are gone in order. They trail here 1-0. Yimi Garcia on a pitch out of the pen here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy.
Fielder, Ian Happ.
The Happ Daddy.
The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Bounced up the middle. Rengifo. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
So now it's Corey Seager.
Seager.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Insurance runs. Right here. Yeah. One swing in the bat. Home run that. Oh, that's foul ball. That's foul ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Looks like he's heading back for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back.
3 more innings, 3 more outs. Let's get it. We tired. Let's get it.
And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Man,
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Got him.
Swing and a miss. One gone here.
More outs.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here's Mike Trout. Line drive, could be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brandon Parra out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Too tired, man. Just
pitch on here. Brock
Burke got this.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
One down. Jared Walsh
one out.
getting ready to hit.
What's I can do?
The 2-1. And that's outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Let's go, Brock. Let's go, Brock.
And the 3-1. Swinging a foul straight back. So the tying run at second, and there's ball 4.
Wow,
Pretty
boy,
much
did he
the last
swing it
thing
there?
you want from your bullpen arms are free
What?
passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
He's 2 outs away. Hunter Renfroe, the next to hit.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
And he deals. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Let's go, Brock. Let's go, Brock.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Let's go, Brock.
That hits the dirt. 2-2. Two on, 1 out. A little bit high. And that's ball 3.
Come on, man.
That's a really good take.
Taylor Ward
Strike to
on
do
deck
that.
for the Angels.
3-2 count. Double play ball coming. Or strike him out. Either one. Low fastball.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Pop
Gets
up.
a piece and stays alive.
Can't get that.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hacks
Struck
and
him out.
misses.
Let's
It's a
get it.
strikeout.
Let's get it.
You
Mr.
usually are
Bird.
going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Oh.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels,
Taylor Ward.
Trying to deliver as the
Got
hero.
one in front of you,
2
Taylor.
on, 2 outs. Knocks it
Yeah.
down.
Oh, you got to make that play. Come on, man. What are you doing? You got to
Well,
make
things
that
lead
play,
to big
Corey.
innings, other than hits or home runs, are of course walks and errors, free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
So 2 down.
It's on you,
Luis
Brock.
Rengifo will hit next.
It's on you, Brock. Don't give it away here.
And now the lefty.
Oh,
foul
yeah.
ball.
Yeah, one more pitch away. One more pitch away, Mr. Brock. Brock Burke, earn that money. Get us that dub. Give me that dub for the day.
1-2 now.
Ah!
In the dirt.
Strike.
Wow, that's
Throw
a
it.
great
Throw
job
it.
behind the dish there.
Yes.
To the first in
Good
time,
job,
and this
fellas.
one is over. The
Good
Rangers
job.
win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, this one was all about the
That was
pitching
close.
and
That was
defense.
so close.
Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make
Playing
the
over.
plays
We playing another one
defensively.
after this.
Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the
11-1
artistic
in the game.
beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Angels, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Let's go. Boom.
As y'all can see, I'm way behind. But 13th, probably play 20th or 27th. Cleveland at Cleveland. Hold up, 1 second. Phone call. Let me see here. I need to get I might well get that anything help my stamina, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that stamina is serious, man. You gotta hit that up. So Shohei, so we 46-24, looking good. Cleveland's a good matchup. Shohei gonna win this game. Watch this. Bam, knew Shohei gonna win. He 9-0. Let's see. Let's go. Cleveland next appearance. Let's get it. Let's see. We got we on the road. What uniforms they got us in? Oh yeah. Let's get on them. Got them blues, man. Get in them blues, but it's like, oh, they got a lot of people on fire. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all right. I ain't. They ratings.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Stephen Kwan. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab in this one, Cal Quantrill.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Ready to go now? And now it's going to be Leody Taveras. Quantrill back to work. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's Christian Arroyo. Quantrill back to work. On the ground to the left. Toss to Naylor. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Seager stands in now. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. The wind of the pitch. And he walked him.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Second in the American League in home runs. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Seager off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out. Rangers leave 1. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a speed threat. Andres Jimenez.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And a pitch. And that's outside.
I got this. Leading.
And the 1-0. And there's a foul ball.
Oh, damn.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 2.
Waste the pitch.
Left-hand batter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So up next, Miles Straw. That's in there. That's strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Strike two.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Ground ball right side. Toss to Huff. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Stephen Kwan now at the plate. Second in the American League in hitting. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Fought off foul. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That's off the mark. 2-0. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And that's in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. On the ground, Simeon. And that's the inning. Guardians lead 1. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Here's the veteran second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
Marcus Simeon.
1-1 now. And that one is in for a strike. Goes down looking.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Toss to Naylor, and Garcia is out. And that'll do it. And the Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the second. Stepping up for the Guardians, Oscar Gonzalez.
Oscar Gonzalez.
Parra back to work. And there's a strike. Next offering is down low. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Stays alive. The pitch. Tap to first. And it's off the bag. No play. That's an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, George Valera. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gonzalez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. Quickly to second for 1. On to first. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. That one at the knees for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And now 2-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now at Progressive Field. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Here's Corey Lee. The 1-1. And delivers outside. In the air, right side. Gonzalez trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Batting 9. The first baseman, number 55.
Digging in, Sam Huff. Next one is off the plate. And now 3-1. Called strike right there.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
Swung on, belted. Gonzalez going back for it. Caught just shy of the wall.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The wind and the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Quantrill ahead 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Rangers go down quickly there, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Cleveland, set for the bottom of the third. So in now for Cleveland, number 51.
Shortstop, Thomas Saggese.
The right-hander back to work. That one missed.
Counts 1-0.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-1. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Rocchio getting to start at third, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Rips one to right. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He reached out a walk his first time.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
There's a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
And the righty deals. Got it by him for the K. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now the number 2 hitter, Miles Straw. And there's the strike. Straw measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. And the pitch. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner on the go. On the ground right side. Simeon toss over to first. That is the inning. 1 left for the Guardians. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the third baseman, Christian Arroyo. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kwan makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The Rangers yet to pick up a hit here.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
The pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Still no score. Welcome back. Bottom 4. And the batter now, Stephen Kwan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And a pitch. Just missed. Stephen Kwan is making a name for himself. He won the College World Series playing at Oregon State. He played along with Adley Rutschman and Nick Madrigal, and he took home a Gold Glove his first year in the majors, 2022.
You want to talk about a guy who makes great contact. Hard to throw it past him. He does not swing and miss very often.
Naylor, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yes, Singy, he went 116 pitches before his first swing and miss in the majors. Amazing. At the belt and fires. That one just misses the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out looking.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Now here is Oscar Gonzalez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And now it's even up. And there's a ball. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count is even 2-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. And welcome back. Here is Marcus Semien.
The second baseman.
You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment
it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. The wind of the pitch. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Next pitch is popped up. Brings it in for the third out. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, George Valera.
The designated hitter, George Valera.
Para back to work. They say you win.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
The pitch. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2. In the dirt. Gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher,
Bo Naylor getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
On the ground to first, and it stays fair. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Man at first with 1 gone. Number 51 digs in for the Guardians.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
A pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And that's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Oh, 2 now. He goes down looking.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. Going 1.
0-1.
And a good eye there. Kicks and deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Naylor off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He probably would have been able to drive that pitch on the outside if he let it just get a little deeper and look to hit it to the opposite field. But he made it work out. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
On the ground to third. They get the force out number 3. Guardians strand a couple. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Top of the 6th inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Corey Lee.
Corey Lee.
Swing and a miss. And to count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Kwan makes the grab, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 55. Sam.
Up next for the Rangers, Sam Huff. Flied out his first time. Here's a 2-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Got him looking for the K.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but
swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Miles Straw.
Miles Straw.
Hold on, man. I'll try to sneak off and use the restroom at the ballpark. They talking about, hold on. Fastball, that's what we want. Back to work.
Para back to work. There's a strike.
he's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1. The pitch. In the air, foul off first.
Catch one.
Takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
So digging in, Stephen Kwan. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Kwan, a career batting average over 300, and he won a Gold Glove in 2022.
Oh, yeah, 332 today. Not on
The
me,
1-0.
Ball 2.
Yep, good eye.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The pitch.
pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That one to first. Huff steps on first for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Let's go.
And now it's Josh Naylor. That one missing inside.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
I got this, man. I got this. I know how it's done.
Strike on the inside corner. And the count 1-2.
Outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Fastball high inside.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
I got him. I guess out of this.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Oscar Gonzalez. His righty-lefty splits there. In there for strike one. Gonzalez, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a strike.
I already know.
The 0-2.
Pop up.
Out to center. Tavares going after it. Pulls it in on the run.
Let's go.
And that will end the inning. Back here in Cleveland, top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Christian Arroyo. Popped up. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
Man, that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter and just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
Now it's Corey Seager. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And here it comes. Next offering is outside.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That one the other way. Kwan puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Shohei Ohtani stepping in for the Rangers. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he deals. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two now. Laser base hit. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So 2 down now, and here is Oswaldo Cabrera. 2-1 now. Ripped on a line to center. And it's caught. And that ends the inning.
That was a nice catch.
2 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. And we still have no score.
A chance right there. Chance.
Welcome back. To the batter now, George Valera.
For the Guardians, the designated hitter, George Valera.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Left-hand hitter waits. And ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Kicks and fires. Ripped to short. Seager fires over to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Now batting.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Thomas Sanchez.
And up next for Cleveland, number 51. 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. And a pitch. Goes down looking.
Sir.
Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. And now it's filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Corey Lee to bat next. Payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
To move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. That's it for Cal Quantrill, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with a new arm after a quick break. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Zach Plesac.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Wow.
Corey Lee, the next to hit. Right-handed reliever. And now 2-2.
So we got this. Get this W right
Plesac a throw over.
Oh, my. Yeah,
Wide
yeah,
throw,
yeah.
And it gets away.
Run, run, run. Can we run a third base for that?
Boog, you got to move your feet as footwork is so important on those pickoff throws over to first, and can be a little easy to get twisted up and throw across your body, and he didn't have much of a lead over there at all, so I doubt he was trying to do anything more than just keep him honest, which makes that error hurt even more.
Next one off the plate inside, and it's 3-2. Sam Huff waiting to hit for the Rangers. Runner leads away at second. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Come on, Corey Lee. Come on.
Man at second. Swings, and he breaks his bat. Jimenez throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Sam.
So next to hit for Texas, Sam Huff.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And a 1-1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
The 2-1. In the air, left field.
Ah,
Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Righty delivers. That one misses, and the count's full. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sam Hentges, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Stephan, the right-hander, loosening up as well.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
And the pitch. Got him! Wow. Huge strikeout there.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trust in your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
So the lineup flips over, and
count.
now the center fielder,
Leody
Taveras.
Come on, Taveras. You got this. Hit right to the left field. Let's go. Left field right there. That's what I'm talking about. We got it. I call that. Let's go.
Scores the runner from third, and it's 1-0.
Good job, Leody.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Christian Arroyo. So now 1-2. Taveras leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Right, all right. Oh, yeah.
And a swing and a miss.
Or you can strike out.
Good job of damage control
Time
right
to go
there.
back to work unless they're going to take me out.
1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 1 and the Guardians nothing. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now it's switch hitting third base.
Time of
Brian
order.
Rocchio.
All right.
The pitch. That's a little bit
Yeah,
low.
give me that, dog.
Plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Yeah, give me that. 8th inning. I'm putting in work out here.
The 1-0. That one catches the corner for a strike. That's down and in. To the right side, and that one handled. 1 up, 1 down. So the Guardians lineup turns over at the plate. Andres Jimenez.
Right there.
That one back up the middle
slide up
and gets
That's
through.
okay. Okay, here.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
That's on me. That's on me.
I think the manager's thinking right
That's
now.
on me.
Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Ha!
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these
Up the middle, a dive, nice stop.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, singing. Like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Brooks Raley.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
All right, Brooks, it's up to you, boy.
So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Don't play, baby. Oh!
Base now. In from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. Ball to strike. And a swing and a miss there.
2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground, right side. Over to second.
Yeah.
Throw pulls him off the
Oh,
bag,
no.
and the inning still alive.
Boy, had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Oscar Gonzalez. 1 for 3. And now the lefty. And a count 1-2. And here's a slow roller. Toss to Huff. Inning over. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. 9th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. All set to start the 9th
All
of this
right,
one.
Corey
So now it's
Seager.
Corey Seager.
You got the heart of the lineup right
He's
here.
always
Let's
a
go.
threat.
Home
Even
run
if this guy is
incoming.
0 for 3 for the
Let's
night
get it.
with 3 strikeouts. He can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
In there. And so now 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And now the count is even. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two. Got him. And one out now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Shohei Ohtani will hit next. The wind and the pitch. On the ground, right side. That's a base hit.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Marcus Semien now at the plate. Shohei on the go. On the ground, right side, Jimenez. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next up for Texas, Oswaldo Cabrera. Two outs. That one down the line. Toss to Naylor. That's out number 3. One left for Texas. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at the ballpark. Now, George Valera.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swings through that one.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
To kick the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher. Whoa.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Cody Hillian. Big spot for him here. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, number 51.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. In the dirt, it's 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan.
Now the third baseman, Brian Rocchio.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Third out. Guardians lead 1. Still tied 1-1. So remaining in the game defensively, Cody Hillian. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Sam Hentges up and throwing. Stephan getting loose as well. Next pitch is outside. Corey Lee in the on-deck circle for Texas. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Next to hit, Corey Lee. The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Sam Huff getting ready to hit. Out towards right center field. Straw getting an angle on it. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, John Gray.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Andres Jimenez. Left-hand batter waits. That one ripped, but foul. Struck him out looking.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Now a move being made at second base. Pinch running here, Yordis Valdez. He's the potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. And up next for Cleveland, Miles Straw. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Line drive, Simeon.
Nice.
In plenty of time to first, got the out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Here's a 1-1. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Winning run at third, 2 down. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Here comes a pitch. Ground ball right side. Simeon toss over to first. Guardians go down in order. 1 left for the Guardians. Score remains tied 1-1.
Man, let's go. So we need to get this. We need to get this done.
Now into the game, Yordis Valdez. He's the new third baseman.
Now playing third.
Here's Leody
Come on,
Taveras.
Leody.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
double hitter was long.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's a ball.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's
Nice hit, Leote. Nice hit, boy.
And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Go ahead run on base. Christian Arroyo the next to hit. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
3-2. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, come on,
And
Arroyo.
so he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And
Put your
now
back
we'll
in
see
field.
how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in the spot where they really needed one.
Corey Seager digs in now. And the right-hander deals. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Huff on third. Taveras at first. 1 gone. On the ground to the left. Has some trouble with it. The throw is still in time.
Wow.
So they get the out, but a run does score.
He scored, though. Man. He just couldn't get there in time. He almost made it.
Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani hit a home run, win us this game. Let's go.
The 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got this, Shohei.
Man on second, 2 down. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at second, 2 down.
I'm running, little bro. Yes.
Ohtani with a swing.
Yes.
Fly ball driven
See
deep
ya.
to right. Gonzalez going back for it. And that one is gone.
That's how
That'll
we do it
fire
in
up
Texas.
the dugout. His 18th
That's how we
home
do
run
it,
of the
baby.
season, and they add a couple more. It's 4-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his
Sam
wrist to
Hentges.
roll over, stays through the ball, gets the
6
walk,
holes.
and gets the home run.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Sam Hentges. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Playing so lovely. So lovely, but so happy to know that on the
That
channel.
one drilled left field, and that's
She
just
represented
foul.
Texas A&M in college, Texas Rangers in the baseball, and the Dallas Cowboys on the mat. It's gonna be a long season. Man. It's gonna be interesting. We're doing it out here for the big races. I'm watching.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
We got that
3
good lead.
runs on 2 hits, including the homer.
Hopefully
No
our club can
errors
hold it
and
down.
nobody left on. Last shot
Tennessee, though.
here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Rangers 4 and the Guardians 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Brock Burke. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Brock Burke.
And now Josh Naylor. Next pitch inside, ball 2.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes
The adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Gets under it and pops it up. Simeon moving under this one. And makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. Save!
Oh, he's saved.
And now the right
Now
fielder,
batting.
Oscar
The right
Gonzalez.
fielder, Oscar.
So we got
Just about
this,
gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
The boy Brock Burke got this, man. 2 more outs. Why is that man at third, though?
And now 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
I done missed something while I was out there in the kitchen.
Here's a 1-2.
2-2 to count.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. Lifted in the air, out to left.
Out.
Herrera
Throw him
makes
out.
the grab.
You got the arm
Runner
for it?
tagging from third. The
Out.
tag, and that's
Out of
the
there.
ball
That's the game. Good job, fellas.
Well, I love the fact they didn't
Good
quit.
job,
They had to
fellas.
do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line
Nice try.
score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Blah. That was a heck of a throw from the outfield, man. So another win for us, man. We're doing good. You know what I'm saying? We're holding it down. Let me see. Who next on the list? We got some more to go. But what time is it? 2:58. Let me see. We got 20th and then 25th, and then we caught up at San Francisco. So we can see them through that date. Never let yourselves become complacent about the fundamentals of the game, man. Let's stay sharp out there. Performance gains and hits per 9 innings, walks per 9 innings. Howard Maya, 3-0, we won that game. We're on a winning streak in June. That's what I'm talking about. Hold up, send them through that date. Let's see, practicing on the off day. Let me see your fielding, clutch velocity, it sound nice. Control rate, arm action, arm strength. It's a man side. Cut velocity. Let's go and hit the cut velocity. We gotta hit these weights, man. Get this velocity up. Damn. Hit them weights. Hit them weights. Hit them. Hit that 15 on them boys. All right, so we're going to pitch one more. San Francisco, huh? Hold up. Let's do, so what we got that, Sam? Take the room. Win. Okay, Shohei Ohtani. Win. Lost. Shohei Ohtani lost? What? Looks like flexing lost. When Shohei Ohtani fought. Let's take a look at that game. Shohei Ohtani pitched 6.1 innings. Gave up 8 hits, only 1 run, earned run. 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. He gave up 1 run, then Flexen came in, gave up 2. And Stanley came in, gave up 2. So Flexen lost the game. Shohei Ohtani played all right. All right, we got San Francisco. We're going to play this game, San Francisco. Hold up. All right, we're on the road. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's wrap it up in San Francisco on the road. Let's do it like this. 2 good games, 1 win today. Or the 0 wins today. We didn't win that game either. Just didn't get a loss.
With us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this might be my favorite ballpark in the game.
Just looking out over the bay, seeing the boats in the water. Beautiful ballpark, a great atmosphere. Don't get it twisted. San Francisco Giants fans, bring it.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Huascar Ynoa. What do we need to know here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead of the count. Great performance. Let's see if he can do it again in this one.
Ready to go. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras.
The center fielder, Leody Taveras.
And the righty deals.
That's a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
2-1 now. And fouled off. Got him swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to get the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point.
Out.
You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Next offering is fouled
I like
back.
The part. I see I'm gonna tap people here.
The 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next pitch is popped up. Sager
time to go to work.
This one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. End of a half inning of play. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
The center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
And a pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Cabrera snags it on the run.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Luis.
And up next for the Giants, Luis Gonzalez. In there, and it's 0-1. Parra. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Hard hit to third. Tosses to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Giants are down 1-2-3. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the start of the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Ohtani.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Just missed. The 2-2 now. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
The kick, the 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
No score here in the second. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The pitch. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Way high. Ohtani gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Here is Marcus Semien. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Throw over to first. Ohtani back in. Two now. Semien waits. That one ripped left field. That's back there.
Oh my!
And that one's gone into the bleachers. Marcus Semien goes deep.
Semien.
Third home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
So 1 out, nobody on. Up next for the Rangers, Oswaldo Cabrera. 1 down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering misses. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And a foul ball left side. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Garcia tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. Hit softly on the ground to third. Whips it to first. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 2 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Fletcher Sager.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Parra back to work. There's a strike. And a foul ball.
How about
Into center. Tavares going after it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Here's Joey Bart now. Bart, former top prospect for the Giants, and now Buster Posey's replacement.
dang?
Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
It's on me.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now Marco Luciano.
That's the ball.
That one missed. Bart, the base runner at first with one out. Righty to the plate. Just off the inside edge.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
The 2-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. And he's out on the tag.
batting seventh, the left fielder, Michael.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike one.
One strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right side. Simeon sends it to first, and that is that. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in San Francisco, new inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Corey Lee. Next one misses, and a count 2-1. Bounce to the right side. Flores tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leody.
Here's Leody Tavares. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's to third. And that one finds its way through.
Now batting, third base.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Christian Arroyo. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one for strike 2. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left side. Conforto makes the grab, 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Seager stands in now.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
And strike two.
1 and 2.
Inoa picks over, back in there standing. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. The 1-2. Got him looking. Third out, and that ends the frame. One hit, one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 2 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
The second baseman, Wilmer.
Parra goes 5 feet 11 inches, 240 pounds, a former American League Cy Young Award winner.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one 95 to finish him off. Singy, you look at the sequence right there. 3 pitches, all hard stuff up in the zone. It's another example of the way pitchers like to attack hitters in the sport today.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you can execute those pitches and not leave them in the middle part of the zone, those are tough pitches to do much with. They're just tough to get on top of, and a lot of times they have that rising appearance we talk about so much. Pretty much blew him away right there.
John Kenzie Noel in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Good eye right there. That's a strike, and now 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
The center fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants
Putting in
lineup.
that work.
Victor Mesa Jr., the next Giant to hit. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And that's in there for strike one. Mesa patrolling center field, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in Cuba. Mesa checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he won around. Ruled a swing. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got it by him for the K. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. It's the Rangers 2 and the Giants nothing. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. Kicks and deals. And it is 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Misses outside. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Sager sizes this one up, grabs it on the run.
Right.
2 away.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
Now it's Marcus Simeon. He's already homered in this game. Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Okay.
Next offering in the dirt. And the count's full.
Okay.
Bounce to third. Fires across the diamond. Rangers go down in order. So they go quietly there. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Rangers 2 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Oracle Park. And here is Luis Gonzalez.
The designated hitter, Luis Gonzalez.
And here it comes. That's to third.
Oh,
and it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Haniger in the box now. Takes strike 1.
You ready to watch all these?
Runner at first with no outs here.
Oh, good.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects
That's
that.
on me with that
Good
pitch.
job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers. Sets him down looking. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Fletcher Sager, the next Giant to hit. Flied out to center in his first at bat.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Oh, 0-2 now. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Sager. We got him on this.
Here's the 0-2. stays alive.
Oh.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Catch that. Catch that. Oh, yeah. Strike him out, though. Right here. Pop up.
Right side.
Couldn't get strike out.
Garcia hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Couldn't strike him out, though.
Now batting, the catcher, Joey Bart.
This is Joey Bart. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Joey Bart. Way to go, Joe.
In there for strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now.
Hit him
Don't
with
want to
that.
get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Hit him with this. Man. Oh. Fastball high. Fastball high.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So the Giants leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, Oswaldo Cabrera. Next offering upstairs. Bullpen activity starting up now. Jared Eichhoff getting ready to go. Murphy warming up as well. And that one hammered. That's back. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Cabrera into second, and he's got it double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. First time up, he grounded to third. And he deals. He goes down looking. Here's Corey Lee. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. 2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Comes the 2-2. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And welcome back. And now the shortstop, Marco Luciano.
Not shortstop.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Foul ball.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And a pitch. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All those strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Conforto in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
Judge Judith.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high.
Oh, that's what
with all
Mom
of the
been watching.
swings and misses. He's had him
I thought you said you finna go watch
pretty
it.
much all game.
Garcia brings it in with a nice running grab.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Went down on strikes his first time through.
What's that?
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Here's your 1. And that's in for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Come on, man. I'm giving something high. Thank you.
The 0-2. Looked like it was a little bit up.
It's a good take.
It was a good take. I'm going to throw it right at his ass again.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
And then hit him with that curve. Now he's on something low. Strike him out right.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Next offering is foul back.
Flores. Curveball right at him right here.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He hitting everything, man. This is he's gonna hit this one though. Damn.
Next offering misses down and away.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The pitch.
Got him.
Down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it here 2-0. So they turn things over to the righty, Jared Eichhoff.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Christian Arroyo stepping in for the Rangers.
The third baseman, Christian Arroyo.
And the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Flores pulls that one down. 1 down. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Late with the swing there. Movement in the bullpen. Anthony DeSclafani preparing to come on if needed. Two. Good job to fight that one off. Fastball right back to the mound. Gets it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. A strikeout and a walk. And the right-hander's 3-1. Back up the middle and a base hit.
He was all over that one. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Next pitch misses inside, and a count 2-1. Two outs. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ohtani off of first with 2 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 2 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here's the first baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. Noel goes 6'1", 23 years old. Usually a third baseman, but today starting at first.
1 ball, no strike.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
Well, this will give him an opportunity to see what it's like to get balls that are up and to the right and down in the dirt. I think after this game, he'll be a little more focused on trying to hit that first baseman in the chest.
And that's ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
So the batting order turns over, and digging in for San Francisco, Victor Mesa Jr. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So now here's the DH, Luis Gonzalez.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And the righty deals. And a base hit right there. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now batting Mitch Haniger, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that's ripped for a base hit. Around third. He'll score easily, and they trail by 1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now at the plate, Fletcher Sager. First and third, 1 down. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Arroyo to second, on to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. The wide to kick the pitch. Line and a base hit into right. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in for the Rangers.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
There's a strike. Semien gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next offering upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Righty to the plate. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here is Adolis Garcia. The wind of the pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the 7th, and now here is Joey Bart. Parra back to work. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Strike me. Go to work. Put it in.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's on me.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Get away from him.
The other
ball. I
way,
caught
and
that.
it's caught for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's the shortstop
Marco
at
Luciano.
the plate. Marco Luciano.
Low and fat.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one.
Slide him
Over
off, slide him away.
70% first pitch strikes.
The tying run at the plate.
Got him.
Goes down looking. Michael Conforto will climb in.
Number 8, Michael Conforto.
First offering misses the mark. On the
got
ground
that
is
right.
short. Throw over to Tellez. Inning over. Giants down in order. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Corey Lee.
Corey Lee. 0 for 2 today.
The 3-1.
That boy got 42 pitches. He ain't throwing that many pitches at all. Oh, that's a good hit.
Swing and a
Corey
hard
Lee.
hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Leody Taveras.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder,
Sure
Leody Taveras.
He did bunt.
Nobody out, runner at first.
Can't believe this here.
Can't connect on the curveball.
Struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Christian Arroyo stepping in for the Rangers. And a 2-1 on the way. Way out front for strike 2.
Arroyo. You gotta be focused.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his second strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. Good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
He ready.
Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone.
Corey Seager. That's what I'm talking about.
Corey Seager goes deep. His 19th home run of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1.
Everybody crying.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that. Standing job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
2 outs, nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Yeah. I wouldn't say a body of water. I don't know what that thing is. There's some water back behind there. I guess that's the San Francisco Bay.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes
they gonna take me
for
out
the
the game?
second time today. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 4 and the Giants 1.
We're gonna see in a minute. Is that my time?
On to the bottom of the 8th,
89.
and digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
On the ground. On to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Giants, the first baseman.
You got to pitch one pitch out.
And up next for San Francisco, Jhonkensy Noel.
Wow.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Brandon Parra won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Brooks Raley.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
So the lineup flips over. Victor Mesa Jr. now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Brooks, pop up. 1-2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Check him out.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Mason Jr. Crush that bitch. Let's go.
And it's even up.
2-2 count. Come on, Brooks.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because we're going to get around the league in a hurry.
Hop up, catch that, bro.
Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. 1 left for San Francisco, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here in San Francisco, and now it's Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
The wind and the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here's a rocket out to left. Leaping, can't haul it in. Throws to second. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Up next for the Rangers.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
New arm for the Giants, R.J. Dabovich.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Next up for Texas, Oswaldo Cabrera. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
3-1 is on the way.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Here comes a 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. The 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. 1 run is in. Cabrera around 3rd. He's also in to score, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Corey Lee stepping in for the Rangers.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
The 1-1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Here comes a pitch. In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Action in the pen down there. Anthony DeSclafani up and loosening in the pen. Garcia over at second, 1 down. Misses, and the count's full. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. And a pitch. And that one missing low.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Spoil. Liner, base hit. Garcia coming home. He'll score. It's 7-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Taylor Rogers into the game. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Number 33, Taylor Rogers.
Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Arroyo. The pitch. Nice stop. The throw goes to second. Safe there. Now it's Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
The 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that's outside. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
2 outs, bases loaded. Rowdy Tellez stepping in for the Rangers. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Good eye in that spot. 2 outs. Bases are full. The next offering misses. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Left-hand batter waits. He checks his swing, and that's a foul ball. is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mesa sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that. And that is the third out of the inning. But they tack on 5 runs. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rangers 9 and the Giants 1. Bottom 9, and digging in for San Francisco, Mitch Haniger. Tapped out in front of the plate. Slings to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
The third baseman, number 6.
Here's the third baseman, Fletcher Sager. The 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Two now. And now the count filled up 3-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Struck him out looking. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Down to their final strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. One, two now. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
I still got 10 people, man. They ain't give me no highlights. What's up with that? I ain't gonna hate on them, though. We won as a team. You know what I'm saying? Went hard for 8 innings. As usual. That was game 3. If y'all ain't been keeping if y'all ain't been keeping track. That's gonna be it for now, man. Triple header, man. We're gonna do triple header. 3 hours. Something like that. Sometime around that. But 85 rated now. Ain't that bad. We still got a long way to go. Got a couple more that's gonna be, pop up before 4th of July. I don't even know if I'm gonna pitch on 4th of July. If I do, we gonna play. If I don't, we ain't. We gonna play on whatever day we pitch. 3rd, 4th, 5th, whatever day it is. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all enjoy the stream. Hit the like button, man. Help support the channel. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, gotta consider you're part of the Game Entertainment Network family. And you gotta push the subscription button, man. So subscribe or whatever it's called. Subscribe button. Even on the channel, I got a new button down there. I took away the Game Entertainment logo and I put the YouTube push button subscribe. Hey, be careful. Yeah. And push the subscribe button. To, you know what I'm saying? So you can subscribe to the channel. That being said, man, we're very spontaneous around here, man. You never know when the action gonna be. We ain't reached the goal today. We ain't get no super chats. We ain't get one super chat. We needed 5 super chats for the thing to happen, the thing thingy. And that didn't happen, so the thing thingy ain't gonna happen. Just on some other shit. Real talk. Damn shame. Well, till next time. Be very spontaneous around here. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss anything. You know what I'm saying? Because when time is available, that's when we're going to go. And when we in our free time, that's when, you know what I'm saying, the subscriber plus get the people, you know, the insight, you know, get the insight into what's going on. Even when we're not doing nothing, we'd rather do something. You dig? But thank y'all for tuning in, as always, man. And please look forward to, as I was telling y'all, I got Texas A&M in the college football league. College game come out July 7th. No, June 7th. July 7th. July 7th, and the Madden come out sometime in August. I don't know when. August 10th, August the 7th. Whenever it come out, we'll have it. You know what I'm saying? And we'll go live and just play some games, play some ranked games, and judge it for what it is, and jump into the online dynasty and see what's going on with that as well. And see what all the hype is about. You know what I'm saying? 2 new games. You know, what we in 2026. I mean, they should have it together, but if they don't, they don't. But we'll see you out there on the field. Texas A&M, Dallas Cowboys, and future Texas Rangers game. And you might see some Dallas Maverick games. I don't know. Depends on how fun the game is, man. That's how we do it. So, hit the notification bell so you won't miss out. All 1,000 something of you. No doubt. As I say around here, live, love, laugh, and learn. Every day, 24/7, 365. All right.